All right. Hey, how you doing? Happy Wellness Wednesday. Happy pre-turkey day. Hopefully you and your loved ones are doing awesome, doing the parties or whatever you got going on, preparing for Turkey Day, the turkey, or you're preparing just for a lovely day for it to be catered or whatever it may be. My name is Erick from AHA, Americans Having Americans, VIPeXecs Realty and Lending and Investments. Definitely here to just kind of chit chat a little bit about some real estate stuff and to say thank you for all past, present, future mentees of America, people who've worked with us in the past and currently, and even into the future. Maybe it's going to be you, right? But had some good conversations today. We're almost done here. Just going to go ahead and go live. We're talking about the Unlock Creative Real Estate Deals with Black Friday event for today. I'll keep it short and sweet, but compact. And regards to what is on the table today, it's an opportunity. That's what it is. It's an opportunity. If you've ever wanted to get into real estate, or you're stuck and you want to get unstuck, or you're looking for not an upgrade, not a premium, you're looking for the rock and rollness to be able to take your business to another level and to build out something that's special for you, yourself, your family, and to build a legacy. I did talk to one young man. I'll tell you a little story in a second. That's on my mind, so the ADHD doesn't kick in. But I'm going to be Erick of the Amp Live. I'm going to be your host today for the Amp Live Real Estate Show. It's always live and uncut. I'm going to go ahead and put my mug up here so you can see it. I know you can see the Black Friday, obviously awesome graphic that was put together by our team. But I want you to see my face here. So as I welcome you to today's Wellness Wednesday, usually out and about some location in Inland Empire, somewhere, Orange County, Los Angeles, somewhere in Southern California. We're just walking around and we're talking about Wellness Wednesday, talking about mindset, talking about the business, and sometimes even talking about other things like food, obviously, right? Especially when I'm out and about, there's always these places where the food smells so delicious, right? I love food, love food. And we're going to have tons of it tomorrow. So hopefully you have an awesome turkey day, as my dad used to say, called it Turkey Day instead of Thanksgiving. But have an awesome Thanksgiving tomorrow. Bless you and your family and all that good stuff. And hopefully you have a good one. And I know that some people are going to be, like I said earlier, you're just going to have it catered. I think my cousin is doing that, where they're just going to get some food. I'm not sure if it's Dave's or something, right? We're just going to get some food, and they're going to do the family thing and then just hang out and have fun, which is cool, right? Maybe one day we'll do that. But we're still doing the traditional stuff. I was in the Facebook group live sharing that type of stuff. It's like, hey, what do we – one thing is that I got from my mother is hot wings. She used to work at I forgot what it was, but she ran like this hotel thingy, and there was like this food, and she'd always come up with these cool recipes because the chef would make some crazy cool shit. And now I know hot wings have been around forever, but guess what? We had that recipe, the Buffalo hot wings recipe, 30 years ago. I remember when I was a kid, right? Back in the 80s, the metal days, right? Where we'd learn the recipe to have hot wings with the hot sauce and the butter. And there's a certain way you got to cook them and then toss them and then use a certain type of hot wings. And then obviously you can use ranch. I like ranch. Other people use blue cheese. That's fine too. But learn how to make them. And then it's become a tradition over the years with my family. When I got married and had the little children, now adults, and we always have freaking hot wings, right? Do we experiment with them? Yeah, it's always going to be the buffalo wings. And then we got some teriyaki ones, there's some Parmesan ones, there's some barbecue ones, there's the plain ones. There's all kinds of different flavors, but it's part of the staple food of our Thanksgiving Day. And you're probably going, well, who cares? Well, I just thought it was cool and it's awesome. I think I did post something here. Let me see if I posted something here. Okay, there is going to be something in the chat. If you see it, click it. It's free. That's going to be Surfing for Deals. And before we leave, I'm going to leave something with you today with the Unlock Creative Real Estate Investing Deals Black Friday promo. We're calling it the Pilgrim Celebration promo, where there's no excuses in regards to one-on-one mentoring, done with you, done for you program, where everything is basically, think of it like a franchise, right? We're going to go through the regiments, we're going to go through the training, and then we're going to get you up and running to help you build your business. In exchange for that, yes, we do make deals because we're going to partner up and do deals. We're going to do splits. You're going to learn the business, and then we're building you up into your company and business. So hopefully we'll continue to do business for years and years and years to come. That's the goal. It's always been the ultimate goal. At the end of the day, integrity, loyalty, communication, and yes, truly helping our fellow Americans get to where they want to get to. Because I know I wish I had that when I got started. I had to find it, I had to hunt it, I had to go through a tremendous amount of ass beating, right? If you know what I mean, to not just mental, but sometimes just, physically going and doing stuff and figuring out how to put this business together with the marketing and thinking outside the box when your back is up against the wall, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then wanting to give up several times and emotionally, going through a lot of shit to keep going when nobody else is believing in you. When nobody else is saying, yes, you can do this. Or they say, yeah, you can do it. But they don't really mean it, right? And you can tell. That's the tough part. Okay. So, and I hate to say it, but nobody's going to come to your rescue. No one's, I'm waiting for my ship to come in, as they say, right? No, the ship's never going to come in. You're going to have to swim out to the ship. You yourself are going to have to do that. Doesn't matter what type of weather it is. You got to go do it or it'll never come. So, that's the goal. Should be the goal for you, or just have a JOB for the rest of your life. And that's okay. I know a lot of people who have JOBs and JOBs with an S, yes, over the years for their career. And that's fine. I've never been that type of person. I'm more of a maverick. I'm not one to conform to certain things. I always have to go against the grain for whatever reason. It's in my DNA. And that's how, and how I grew up at the same time. And then reconforming and reprogramming the brain, right? And still believing in, well, in yourself, obviously. So as I always say, the other thing too is, hey, a quitter never wins and a winner never quits, right? That is one of the biggest challenges for a lot of people. They get on the horse, get off the horse, get on the horse, get off the horse. And the goal is to stay on the horse, Bronco Billy that shit. And then when you need to get off the horse, it's because you're getting off the horse on purpose. And then you're ready to rock and roll and turn the spelt back on and rock and roll until you build a team. That's the goal here, right? Through, obviously, what we're doing here with the Black Friday promo with the American Mentee Program. And that's why I'm sharing this. I'm going to go ahead and put some information in the chat. I'll probably just put it in now. There's no qualms about it. It's nothing to hide. The bottom line is that we are only looking for good people to work with exclusively. And we've never done this before. We've done it for, like I said, I always say, look, if we do it for one person, we got to do it for everybody, okay? And over the years, when we hit that benchmark, policies, procedures stay for everybody. They don't change for anybody. I'm a stickler about that. But when it's done, whether it's, hey, here's the hard cost and this is what the hard costs are going to be, or we're going to do this promo and this is what this promo is. Of course, if it's a temporary promo, it is what it is. But they always have a benchmark, right? It's kind of like if you, when they have promos for anything. One thing I hate about it is the scarcity thing, and we all know it's marketing. It's to get you to rock and roll. So there's the only scarcity here is that if you don't take advantage of the opportunity, shame on you, because there is an opportunity that I'm sharing with you right now. It's never going to happen again. It's going to be for today and for Friday. We'll have another special little Pilgrim promo where there's some in-house financing for the ones that, hey, if you got American Express, as I always say, boom, take care of it. $200-$300 payment a month. That's an investment in you. Starbucks, bagels every month, $400, $500, $600. Cigarettes, $600, $700, $800. Invest in yourself to help change your life. That's my promise to you, is that I will help you change your life. Here, and yes, even here. It's totally up to you. But you are responsible for all that. You are responsible for showing up to the party and taking action. We're going to give you all the tools that you're going to need to be successful in this business. But if you make excuses, I always say you can have excuses or results. You cannot have both, even for myself. I'm human. I will make excuses for not doing something I do not want to do, right? For me, when I got started, I didn't want to knock on doors and I didn't want to cold call, okay? But you know what? Am I too good to cold call? Hell no. Am I too good to knock on a door? Hell no. Is that shit working right now? Yeah. Old school and new school. Old school, if you take advantage of it, you're going to kick ass and dominate your area, along with the new school. Old school will bring you the shit that's nice and juicy, quality. You spend some money and work with the quality, and then the quantity, you let automation take care of the quantity until that rises to the top, and then it turns into quality. Whether it's a year, 2 years, I was having a conversation with a young man today, and he said the same thing. Don't delete that data. Some people delete data, never delete the data. We've ran foreclosure lists a year and a half, and then ran them again with the new batch. and even some of the stuff that's still in there, and they're back in foreclosure. And they're going, hey, wow, what the hell happened, right? Shit happens. Depends on the property. Life happens. They could be contractors. They could be entrepreneurs. Maybe someone passed away, all kinds of stuff, right? It is what it is. JOB, divorce, things happen, right? So you can't ever estimate what's going to happen. Same thing with investors. You can have I always hear a lot of that too. Oh, I had, this going on. An investor was cutting checks here and there and this and that. Then they either passed away or they died or they got a divorce or something happened or they split out of the country or did something. Or the business did something happen with their business or got regulated and deregulated or whatever, with whatever that money was coming from. And it happens, right? So you just got to keep on rolling. But remember, the model is the model. The model works, whether it's wholesale, fix and flip, buy and hold, the Burr method, commercial property, it doesn't matter. Whatever you work works. All verticals also work. I call verticals marketing. So one vertical could be text, another one could be ringless voice message, surfing for deals, something we coined several years ago, driving for dollars. Every single one works, but you got to build one at a time. Kind of like building a Lego thing, or maybe a Lego building. You build it, and it's there. And then you build another one. You can't build it and then go build another one and then build that a little bigger and then build that one. You could, but you're going to have a bunch of half-assed verticals. So you want to become an expert and build that out, test it. As they say, KPIs, all that good stuff. It's not that it doesn't work. It does work. You got to know where you're spending your money. You got to know what's working, what's not working. But they all work. Guaranteed they all work. But with us, we start with we start with the done for you, where we set up the foundation. We start building you. You are the most important part. It's probably going to be inside of the post down below. We're saying 80% is you, right? Or 80, I should say. Yeah, 80% is you and 20% is tech, right? You are the main element in your business. How you think, how you frame things. Are you going to show up to the party, not show up to the party? You're going to whine, cry, bitch, whine, whatever. Or are you going to kick off your shoes and take your time? Or are you going to go, no, I'm going to suit up and I'm going to rock and roll and I'm going to kick some ass, right? And how long can you do that for, right? Before someone gets burned out or not, or get on the horse, get off the horse, get on the horse. The great thing about working with us is that we're always fired up. We're always motivated. In our 20 years and couple of decades, it's going to be about maybe 40 plus years of experience on all wrapped around with VIPeXecs, realty, lending, and investments to be able to help you get to where you want to get to, whether it's dropping your license with us, whether it's working in the loan division, or maybe it's going to be in the private sector with investing and fixing and flipping and buying and holding and wholesaling, seller finance, sub-2, all that good stuff. Those are things that you're going to learn, but you got to remember, someone's got to pay for them. We pay for them. I've paid for them. People that work with us have paid the price for that. In exchange for that, yes, you can it takes years, right, to learn this stuff, but we can share with you very quickly. We can get somebody up and running and understanding the business as little as 1, 2, 3 weeks, sometimes a month. Some people take longer. Some people take a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It took me 4 months to get my first deal. But I was also very stubborn. It took me 16 months to build out my systems, my websites, my contracts. What contracts do I want to use? All that good stuff. I'm not going to bore you with all that. The bottom line is you want results, right? So I guarantee you're going to get results if you can punch your way out of a paper bag. You can show up to the party. You can take action. And I guarantee you're going to get results every single time. And then you got to stay in line. You got to keep on rocking and rolling together, right? And then we'll be doing deals and we working deals. And then we're going to build your brand and your marketing and each vertical at a time. It'll be a process. Think of it as like a franchise, like McDonald's, right? Like any of the real estate brokerages that are out there that are franchises. They all got systems and processes. Some systems and processes are older than others, but they work. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in existence and their brand wouldn't be what their brand is. So those things work. Processes and systems work. People break down. Even machines break down, but machines can be repaired, right? People can be repaired too, but it takes a little bit longer because of the mental psyche, right? But if you haven't picked up the book, Think and Grow Rich, go get it. Go get the 17 Principles of Success by Napoleon Hill. Yes, there's a lot of other great books out there. Gobble them up, read them. Anything that you want to learn, you can go read because they've already done it in those books, some capacity or another. There's always awesome, juicy nuggets that you can take. and put into your business. Go read the Sam Walton book, right, on how he created Walmart and the bank from the Ben Franklin 5 and dime stores, right? And that was a franchise even back then, all the way down to his Walmart 5 and dimes, and then his 5 and dimes turned into Walmart, and then his brother got involved and he had Sam's Club, right? So you never know where your business is going to go, but you got to go for it. You got to give it a shot. You only live once, after all, right? As they say, I believe. I don't know. I'm a God-fearing man, so hey, when we're all done here, knock on wood, right? And good Lord says you're coming with me, then you're coming with me. But right now, as we're here, that's my mission, our mission. And our cause and mission is to help our fellow Americans across the United States of America through VIPeXecs, whether it doesn't matter. And that's why we have VIPeXecs, from accumulation of situations and things that have happened in the past with brokerages or just people and things of that nature. Where VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments is all about what? It's about giving you that VIP experience, about sharing with you on how you can give other people that VIP experience, whether it's buying a house, a luxury property, fixing and flipping, investors, loans, any of that stuff that's real estate related. Because customer service has been tossed out the door. It's like, you ever go to a company and they're like, hey, you should be happy you're even doing business with us. And I'm like, no, fuck you guys, right? You can go fuck yourself. Excuse my French. There can be some F-bombs here. So beep, 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 beep. Bleep it out loud. Or if you get offended, it comes from a place of passion. But that's kind of something that obviously you can see it irritates me, right? It's like, no, what happened to the customer is always right. And I get that, right? When you're doing this, but same token, if you're an attorney, you can't always say the customer's always right? Because the attorney, that's what you're hiring them to do. You're hiring them to win for you. Maybe it's a doctor. Doctors aren't always right? At the end of the day, and the customer, I guess, just because the customer wants some drugs doesn't mean you give it to them, right? So real estate's a little bit different. It's not like buying a widget. It's not like working with a widget like this and you buy it and they treat you like a king or a queen and you walk out the door and you go, man, I want to go back to Staples and buy some more stuff. That's the goal. That's the customer service thing. Now, when it comes a little bit VIP and that VIP comes into it, then you're like, yeah, you want to be treated good. You want to be treated like, you know what? Hey, they appreciate me. Doesn't everybody want to be appreciated? Of course they do, right? Of course they do. That's what we do when we're training. It's called the Amplified Method. We want to make sure that we're talking with sellers, investors, and buyers and all that good stuff, that they feel that VIP treatment. And if that's too much for them, that's okay. They're just not a good fit. Next, because there's literally millions and millions of buyers, investors, sellers in this business to not have to worry about the whiners, the crybabies. I think I got a text from someone else. We have a policy and procedure for our VIP buyers list, right? Yeah, we want proof of funds, get an NC&D in place. Let's find out if you're buying properties, fix, flip, buy, hold, what's your spread, all that good stuff, return on investment. We're going to spend all the money to bring these deals to the table. And then even on top of that, bringing creative real estate investment deals where there's leverage and saving you probably millions and millions of dollars and spending money to bring these deals to the table and staff and all that good stuff and marketing. So it's good to have what? A business meeting. If you're too good or you're going to whine and cry about a business meeting, then yeah, you're probably not a good fit for us. At the same token, even a text, right? I got a text going, hey, I don't have time to play games and this and that. Can I just have the address to the property? I'm like, yeah, get on the fucking phone and we'll 5-minute call. If we're a good fit, we'll rock. If not, that's okay. Go somewhere else and vice versa. Because when we're working with us or you come aboard and work with us, we're qualifying the sellers. We're qualifying the buyers. We're qualifying the investors. At the end of the day, they can think they're qualifying us. We drop the ego and say, yeah, whatever works for you. Even on that one, I could have dropped the ego and said, but I get tired of going, okay, come on, man. You're either a good person or you're not. You're on vacation. I don't care. We're all on vacation, right? I talked to a young man saying, I will walk away from my turkey plate if I got to do some business, take care of a client. Of course, because he's building. When he's done, is he going to still walk away? He doesn't have to, but if he wanted to, and he has a moral compass, he's going to take care of that client because that's his gig. It's his job, right? Part of it is what he does, or anybody, or even me. It's a choice. At the end of the day, it's kind of funny. I just thought I'd bring up that story because I looked at it and I go, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Well, no problem. Here's our policy. Here's our procedures. We get on the phone, 5-minute call. If we want to chat next week, let's chat next week. If not, that's okay too. Not a big deal, right? There's tons of people in this business. And you want to work with like-minded people. You want to work with people that have the same mindset, taking care of the customer, not thinking you're better than them or this and that or whatever, or getting offended easily, okay? Yeah, taking the time off. Oh, I don't take time to what? To talk to you? Then if you can't get on the phone, then why should we even do business together, right? the keyboard warrior stuff, the text warrior stuff, behind email. Don't want to get on the phone. Don't want to even meet face to face. That's come on. We're in the real estate business. We're not in the robot business, right? In the virtual tech business. We're getting there. But at the end of the day, it's all about VIPeXecs, realty, lending, and investments. It's all about the VIP treatment, right? Even if it's a $100,000 deal or $100 million deal, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like everybody from the janitor all the way to the CEO is a VIP. Everybody's a VIP. Should be. But that's one of our cause and missions as well. It's kind of part of our credo, along with integrity, loyalty, and communication. Those things all combined together as a collective is what we represent to help others across the United States of America and even the world. So if you got properties you want to list, luxury properties, you're looking for properties, hey, you get with VIPeXecs, realty, lending, and investments. At the same token, you want to drop your license, all those things are there. Well, the reason I'm here today is just to say, hey, happy Turkey Day. Get this out there. Like, share, and love. That's super important for me because we put those programs and along with a few other people to say, hey, look, we got the Black Friday Pilgrim celebration promo, and we want to share it with you. So there's no excuses, right? It's done with you, done for you. You're plugging all those things, the marketing, your graphics, getting you set up, your LLC, all that good stuff. I'll start building out the verticals, start working them, help you getting deals, working deals together. Everything from bird dog to wholesale to sub to the seller finance to creative real estate and all that good stuff that goes in between there. Learning all the aspects of the title, all that stuff that takes time. But we're going to fast track it, right? To the point where it's going to be light years. There's a lot of people we talk with spend 6 months, 8 months, a year and a half, still spinning the wheels after they spent 50 grand on some program, 20,000 on another program, maybe 10,000 on the program. They get videos and PDFs. I don't knock that stuff. It's awesome. But sometimes you need redirection. And we're going to share some of that proprietary stuff with you that gets you up and running based on muscle memory very, very quickly. So therefore, we're condensing probably 3 to 5 years. When you join this program put together, where our goal is to get you up and running 6, 12 months. You're going to be doing deals before that, putting money back into your business, building up the business. Then it's a lifetime membership, so we're always going to be doing business together in some capacity, unless you disappear, because I know we're not going anywhere, as I always say. Knock on wood, right? But at the same token, as we're doing this and we're building alliances across the United States of America, and doing this business, because we're not getting out of it at the end of the day, unless something does change, and that who knows, right? Never know, you never can say. Anything can happen, right? But that's our cause and mission right now. It is the Black Friday promo, so take advantage of it. It's all in-house, right? So there's no more excuses. The first is usually you get the excuse of the first one, that's always money, right? Obviously, you got to take care of hard costs. There are hard costs no matter what, and everything you do, even your business, right? All we ask is that you take care of the hard cost. And then we're going to plug in with the done with you, done for you program. But even at the same token, some people just take care of the whole enchilada. They get microloans. They put on a card to go to credit union or something like that. Or we finance it for them. But you got to have some commitment. We ask you just to put some commitment down. It's actually in the chat right now. You can take a look at it. And I'm not going to go through a bunch of these other slides because I just want to keep it focused on the Black Friday Pilgrim promotion and celebration that we're doing. This is a pre-Black Friday. Tomorrow may come back just to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and hopefully you have an awesome one and a safe one. Then Friday we'll be back hitting it hard. I'm going to go deep into the program in the Facebook group. So make sure you click the link, set up a call with us of some sort, and you really want to take your business to a new level and be able to build something for the long term, something that you can sell down the road if you want to, or pass it down to your family, right? Because real estate is very powerful. And creative real estate investing is the future of real estate, regardless of whether you're a real estate agent, a broker, or a lender, or a real estate investor, wholesaler, doesn't matter. But understanding and knowing that, and not having to spend 3 to 5 years to get to that point, we're going to shave off 3 to 5 years, and you're going to learn this probably within the next 3 to 6 months. Believe it or not. Okay, 3 to 6 months, you'll have a full-blown business. You're going to be doing business in between that, because the first couple of deals, we're doing 90% of the work. You're going to get paid. We're going to get paid. There's splits. We move forward. Go celebrate your win, as I always say, right? Celebrate your freaking win. And then go do something you've never, ever done before, whether it's dinner or taking everybody to Disneyland or to an amusement park, or, paying for the whole theater and going in there and paying for everybody's tickets, and then put the rest back into your business. Rinse and repeat till we start scaling up and then acclimate yourself into that business and your brand. That is the ultimate goal. But you have to show up to the party. If you don't, shame on you for not doing so. Okay, so I do want to say, Pat, thank you all, past, present, future mentees of America, as well as VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Look out for that brand in the future as it's going to emerge and grow through the next 4 to 5 years, 2026, 27, and beyond. Definitely have my crystal ball or my Erick report on what's going to transpire in the next 5 years. Opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. As I always say, opportunity presents itself. Don't F it up. Okay, because it only comes in cycles. Luck comes in cycles when you're prepared for it, as well as business comes in cycles, sales comes, everything comes in cycles, right? That's just the way the universe works, the way God works, and all that good stuff, and frequency and all those things. Okay, so I don't want to like bore you with a bunch of stuff or make your head hurt. We're going to keep it simple. What a kiss. Keep it super stupid simple, or keep it super simple. There it is. Keep it super simple. There it is, right? There's some other ones that people kind of twisted up for their sales purposes, but definitely take advantage of that. Click that link down below. I'm not sure if we have anything. I don't think we do, but I'm going to double check to see if we have anything. The QR codes that you can scan. And we'll go to the bottom here. This is a promo that probably is not going to be in here, but you'll be able to put some money down, and we'll finance the rest for you, and you make a small monthly payment. Easy peasy. Doesn't get better than that. No, probably not. Or maybe that's it. No. Black Friday. Let me see. I don't think that's it. Let me check. Oh, okay. No, that's not it. That's a cool little graphic. I like that. I wonder if I can steal it. Can I copy it? No. Maybe not. But it is a special offer. It's Black Friday, the American Mentee Program. 101 mentoring for 6 months, but it's actually going to be a lifetime membership. Done with you and done for you program. It's a plug and play program. And yes, even then, it's still going to be at 43% off, and we're willing to finance you in-house. You just put down a small down and a small monthly payment, and you're good to go. And we can get up and running and rocking and rolling. So I believe there will be some links. There's a link in the post. I've also put it in the chat. Take advantage of that before it's gone. We'll be back on Friday for one last run of the Black Friday promotion for the Pilgrim celebration. And I got something special for you even then on top of that to make it even sweeter. And I should say, not to entice you, but just to kind of get you thinking and going, this is possible. This is doable. Now, the first one is always about money. So we got that taken care of. Don't have to worry about the money to get started. Just put a little small down, make a monthly payment, and you're good to go. The other one is like, well, these guys and gals over here at VIPeXecs are serious. Am I going to be able to perform? Am I going to be able to show up? Am I going to be able to do this? And the answer to that is, well, you know for a fact. If you can go to a job and show up, then you can do this, right? If you can, I don't know, drive a car, whatever, simple. You can follow directions. If you can follow directions, punch your way out of a paper bag, and execute, you can do this. That means you're going to get results very quickly because we're going to be working with you. And it is based on the Amplified method, which is based on muscle memory, moving you very quickly by having stuff downloaded into your mind until we hit those triggers. And we hit those triggers, it hits the subconscious or hits the conscious mind. And once it hits the conscious mind, it turns into a habit. It's never going to leave you. It's like riding a bike. You have to recall it, of course. But once you do it and you do enough of it repetitively, then it becomes a habit, right? And you'll never forget. So that's what we're doing. We're going to help share those superpowers with you, proprietary stuff with you. There's a program like no other on the planet. So definitely take advantage of it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I got to get rocking and rolling. I'm going to start cooking some get ready for the turkey day and helping the family with the turkey and all the other good fixings and mashed potatoes and all the casseroles and all that good stuff that go with it. And obviously setting everything up as well. So hopefully you have an awesome, awesome, wonderful Thanksgiving. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. Made in America. Also, rock and roll in all that you do. Reach out anytime. Do a DM. Send us your deals as well, whether they're commercial properties, single family, sub-2, seller finance, fix and flips across the United States of America, especially in Southern California. We're hitting it hard and heavy for 2026. And for Southern California deals, because there's a lot of people that are afraid of Southern California. That's awesome to hear, because that's our jam. That's our backyard. That's where we thrive. And that's where, hey, you want to tap into some of that, then definitely reach out and let's rock. And also become a VIP buyer. So, hey, whether it's 1 deal, 10 deals, or 100 deals, become a VIP buyer, get on our A-list. There is a little protocol to that to eliminate the tire kickers and the ones that are not serious doing the onesies and twosies. Doesn't mean we won't help you with onesies and twosies, right? But if you're doing 10, 15, 12 deals plus a year, we want to talk with you. We want to chat with you. We want to get you on the A-list so we can serve up deals to you, whether in Southern California, from the East Coast to the West Coast, and everything in between. We want to be able to help you with that. We will. Yes, we got to get on the phone. We got to talk. We got to do a Zoom meeting of some sort, face-to-face. Either fly here or we fly to you if it's going to be worth it, because that's the essence of real estate after all, right? It's deal making. We're doing deals. Not everything is on the phone. Not everything is, spaghetti at the fucking wall and shit. Belly to belly works, face to face works. That's the long lasting relationships where you continue to do business with each other over the long period of time. Sustainability and to be able to thrive in your market. I want to be able to also show you how to dominate your market. So we'll dig in wherever you're at. Doesn't matter where you're located, whether there's 700 people in your town or 700,000 people in your town. We're going to show you how to dominate that area in your area, and to be able to create, as they say, right, a blue ocean, not the red ocean, because that means it's already saturated. So it doesn't matter any market. If you niche it down into what your skill sets are, we can go ahead and do that, okay, and help you out with that. See what else we got. I think that's it. What we got here. What is all this over here on this side? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'll go ahead and move this real quick just to one more slide. No theory, no fluff, just real estate deals in action. I'm also gonna pull this up right here and put this awesome little graphic together to unlock your creative real estate deals. Black Friday event, the Pilgrim celebration. Definitely take advantage of it. Click the link down below. Do a DM. Book some time with myself and my team so we can chit chat and rock some deals together, or just send us deals. Or if you wanted to hang your license with VIPeXecs Realty, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. That's a new one I'm getting under my tongue, but you're going to start hearing a lot about it, as well as with the Amplified Real Estate Show and podcast and other things that we'll be doing with people that are coming aboard and joining us throughout the next couple of years and building out that brokerage. Okay. Along with everything else that comes with it. I like to think of it as a boutique brokerage where we have everything that's needed to be able to rock and roll in this business, to be able to help our clients from sellers, buyers, investors, and everything in between, to be able to serve them. We're not trying to be everything to everybody. We're only trying to be the best at one thing, and that's real estate for our clients. Okay. So without further ado, rock and roll it all what you do. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to crank up some tunes, some metal, some Christmas tunes, and all that other good stuff. God bless you and your family across the United States of America. Definitely bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth as I raise my voice so you can hear the excitement, because that's what it is. I also want you to see my face here. So I'm going to put my face right up there so you can see my eyes, and I'm here for you. We're here for you, okay? That is our true cause and mission. So rock and roll with all that you do. God bless you. Made in America, in God we trust. Have an awesome, wonderful, fun Thanksgiving. And we'll talk to you Friday. We'll probably chime in, or I'll chime in maybe tomorrow, just to wish you a happy Thanksgiving and to get the algorithms rolling. Like, love, and share. DM to touch bases with us. I believe, I don't know if there's an email or anything in there, but there'll be some links to be able to contact us and to reach out. Talk to you soon. Bye.